Angela Bassett's Erica Sloane is finally returning in Mission: Impossible, The Final Reckoning, and her appearance in the 8th film's teaser trailer finally explains her absence from Mission: Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 1. The introduction of Angela Bassett's Erica Sloane was one of the biggest moments in Mission: Impossible Fallout, with the movie setting her up to be a major player in the future of the franchise. Despite this, Sloane was completely absent from Mission: Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 1, something that the teaser for Mission: Impossible, The Final Reckoning is already addressing. The first teaser trailer for Mission: Impossible, The Final Reckoning is out now, with the 8th and final Mission: Impossible movie set to end Tom Cruise's spy franchise with a bang. The trailer gives a look at many of the returning characters from throughout the Mission: Impossible franchise, with Ethan, Luther, Benji, Grace, and more being major presences in the trailer. However, a shot of Angela Bassett's Erica Sloane has sparked a lot of questions, with her character potentially getting a big upgrade in Mission: Impossible, The Final Reckoning story. Angela Bassett's Erica Sloane appears to be the President of the United States in Mission: Impossible, The Final Reckoning. Is Secretary Sloane now President Sloane? Angela Bassett's Erica Sloane only has a brief appearance in the trailer for Mission: Impossible, The Final Reckoning, but the potential explanation for her appearance has some major implications. As it turns out, the trailer implies that Erica Sloane could be the President of the United States in the world of Mission: Impossible, meaning that a lot has happened since her character was last seen. Her teaser trailer appearance features the character getting off of Air Force One to a massive welcome wagon, seemingly confirming that she is the new POTUS. It had been heavily rumored that Erica Sloane would be upgraded to President of the United States ahead of the Mission: Impossible, The Final Reckoning trailer, so it is nice to see that the first teaser has already confirmed this. It isn't yet known why the movie has decided to upgrade Angela Bassett's character in a major way. However, the character will undoubtedly play a major role in the 8th Mission: Impossible film, with the President of the United States having not previously played a big role in the franchise. Sloane becoming POTUS explains why she wasn't in Mission: Impossible, Dead Reckoning. She was too busy campaigning. After being set up at the end of Mission: Impossible Fallout, Erica Sloane was completely absent from Mission: Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 1, something that was a bit disappointing for fans. In reality, this was because travel restrictions due to the COVID-19 pandemic prevented Angela Bassett from returning for the film. However, now that the actress is returning in Mission: Impossible, The Final Reckoning, her upgrade to the office of President of the United States offers a perfect explanation for her absence. When Sloane was last seen, she had just been upgraded from Director of the CIA to Secretary of the IMF, with her succeeding Alec Baldwin's Alan Hunley. Since she has become president off-screen, Sloane's time has most likely been filled with campaigns, with her working behind the scenes to get elected into office. It was assumed that Sloane was working as Secretary of the IMF during the events of Mission: Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 1, but the reveal of her presidency shows that she was even busier than we thought. What Sloane's return in The Final Reckoning means for Mission: Impossible. Things are worse than ever before. Erica Sloane's election to the role of President of the United States undoubtedly means a lot for the story of Mission: Impossible, The Final Reckoning. Firstly, since she formerly worked for the IMF, then she is most likely favorable to the organization, meaning that they may have an easier time getting approval from higher up. However, she is also likely not a fan of Ethan Hunt due to his various misadventures throughout the franchise. On top of that, the president getting involved in the story of a Mission: Impossible movie means that things are probably worse than ever before. The entity has already proven itself to be a force to be reckoned with, and if President Sloane is having to deal with it, then it may be too much for the IMF to handle in Mission: Impossible, The Final Reckoning.